Yesterday we did notes on distance formula, finding the links of the sides, and then doing classification. So if you don't have your notes from yesterday, you can get extra copies in the blue bin. But if you weren't here or you didn't understand, we're doing it again. Now, this is the distance formula. This is on the notes. Here it is, okay? On your assignment, it's like swapped around, but either way it works, okay? But here's the deal. We're finding the distance of AC. I have 3 points. Which point do I not care about right now? I don't care about B, okay? So A and C is all I care about. Okay, so let's go ahead and write our formula. It starts off with a long square root sign. Let's do that first. Square root. Okay, and then we're going to do parentheses, and we're going to do x2 minus x1. Now, x2 is the x value over here, and x1 is the value over here. So we're going to do 3 minus sign negative sign 1. Do you see how there's always a minus there? And then I have to put this negative 1 after it. So there is a minus, a negative. Okay? So I subtract my x's squared, right? Plus parentheses. Now I'm going to do y2 minus y1. Negative 9 and 4. So negative sign 9 minus sign 4. And don't forget the last parentheses squared. Okay. So everyone's seeing this. x2 minus x1 squared plus parentheses y2 minus y1 squared. Okay. Now, if you can write it correctly, then all you have to do is type it correctly. And let's go ahead and do that in our calculators. So I go to a new document, don't save, number 1. All right, and here we go. We're going to do square root, control x squared, okay? And then I just type everything in. So first is a parentheses. Now, careful. 3 minus sign, negative sign, 1. Parentheses squared. Plus, parentheses, negative sign 9, minus sign 4, parentheses squared. See the difference between the minuses and the negatives. It matters, for sure, every time. Okay? Subtract the negative. Okay? If you can type it in correctly, you should get 13.6. 13.6. Okay? Now that's a reminder of how to do it. We did that yesterday in our notes. Okay, you find all 3 side links and then you classify it by the sides and the angle. Okay? I gave you the assignment yesterday already, so you should have it in your stuff. If you don't have it because you weren't here, or if you lose things, that's not good. But either way, extra copies of the assignment are in the blue bin, and copies of the notes filled out are in the blue bin. But you're essentially doing this for all 3 sides, and then classifying it. You can't forget to classify it, okay? So I want y'all working on that today. Real quick, I did put in your grades from last week. 2 grades. I put the writing assignment. If you never did the writing assignment, that's a 1 now. It's missing. And the quiz from last week, which was on proofs, okay? Today, if you didn't pass that quiz, I'm going to have you fix that in class. Otherwise, you're working on the assignment from yesterday. Okay? Here we go.